stunning scenery.
Hi, we're Mandy and Lee with the Frugal Travellers, travelling the world on a budget for over 30 years. This is country 118, Pakistan.
And at the moment we are in Rawalpindi, Islamabad, and we're about to take the bus up the fabled Karakorum Highway up to Gilgit in Baltistan. It's going to be a 20-hour bus journey. It's going to be absolutely amazing to see the mountains. Come along with us, we'll show you exactly how it's done and what the experience is like. I thought we'd get some snacks for on the bus. I wanted to buy some samosas, and the nice gentleman from NATCO here is going to take us to get some samosas from somewhere. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, welcome.
These are the samosas here. They look great. They will keep us going for the journey. Shukriya, thank you. So I've got my snacks and we're heading back to the bus station now where Mandy's waiting. This is the Pirwadai bus terminal. It is in Rawalpindi, on the edge of Rawalpindi and Islamabad. There's a few different bus terminals, but this one, NATCO leave from there, Faisal Movers leave from there, most of the bus companies come, so it's the best one to come to, I think, if you want to go north to Gilgit Baltistan. So the chap from NATCO is going to show us the bus on the inside before everybody gets on, so we can get to have a look at it. This is it, the Yutong Master Bus. These are the good ones, yes. Yeah, you can see that's a very good quality bus. It's the better one. There's two different types. This one's 4,200, the cheaper one's 3,200. We chose the dearer one. Is it possible to look inside now? The luggage goes down here. We'll put the luggage on before, and this is what the bus looks like inside. They're very modern. Yutong is a Chinese company, is it, Yutong? And you can see they're very good seats, kind of faux leather seats. They look quite good. And it'll be full of people. Apparently there's a lot of people on at the moment. We're number 23 and 24 at the back. There's very good leg room, and also the chairs move outwards. You can pull them outwards a little bit, so you've got plenty of room. This is definitely worth spending that little bit of extra money for a 20-hour journey like this to get to see a lot more comfort than you would otherwise. Okay, thank you very much, gentlemen. Thank you. Shukriya. Everybody is so friendly and helpful, so it's really good, you know, like I feel comfortable with NATCO, the government company, going up north, and it's going to be a great trip. They do have cars as well. You see these four-wheel drives? These are like the VIP cars. If you want a bit more comfort and you don't want to take the bus, you can actually book these with NATCO. It's going to be a lot more comfortable for traveling up there, and you've got space to yourself, so take that into consideration. If you don't fancy taking the bus, take one of the VIP cars instead. These samosas make a really good snack. They're quite filling and they're pretty cheap at 50 rupees each, and they give you a little dip to put it in as well.
Yes, a lovely little like Raikot dip, like yogurt with mint and a little bit of chilli.
I think we're going to eat all our bus snacks before we actually get on the bus. But he did say we're going to stop in about another 5 hours, so later on this evening to stop to eat, and then again in the morning for breakfast, so we haven't got to worry about going without food. Booking in advance, it's really quite important. This is July, it's peak season, so they're very busy. He told me that this bus is full. Tomorrow there's only 3 seats left, so if you want to book one of these buses, you're better off doing it about 3 days beforehand, just to make sure that you can get a seat on the bus.
That's what we did, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We came here a few days ago and we showed that in a previous video, so check our Islamabad video out to see the bus booking process here at the bus station. He's just loaded our bags on board and we took off our fleeces first because it will get cold at night apparently, so we've got our fleeces ready to keep warm at night. Yeah,
we're going on the Yutang. So the Yutang, as we said, is the dearer one. The other two are Daewoo, and they're a bit cheaper actually, but we thought we'd go for
another tip. It leaves from Bay 25 and exactly opposite is where the bus ticket office is. We didn't know that before and we walked around for half an hour trying to find it. So we give you all the information. There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your help. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay, inshallah, inshallah. If you want to buy a bus ticket, come and see this gentleman here inside the NATCO office and he will help you out.
Is it Haji Sulfi?
Haji Sulfi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much. See you later. So now the all-important question. where exactly is seat 23 and 24? Oh,
Right here, Mandy.
so it's like halfway.
Stretch out there. That's really good.
Excellent.
And we've got a recliner, I believe.
Nice.
Maybe not. We'll figure that one out later.
And what's the view like from out the window?
A lovely bus station. This is great.
It goes into there. Brilliant.
It's very quite modern, very good. Got tray tables like this. Places to put our things. And I'm going to put this up top there. Also, you need paperwork because there's a lot of checks on the way up. They told us to print out 10 copies of our passports and our visas, so at the checkpoints they can hand them in. We did that before when we got here, earlier when we booked in advance. Now I'll leave them with the bus guys so we won't get disturbed at the checkpoints.
We really should have gone for the more budget bus. But Lee was thinking like the thought of 20 hours, like, you know, with the knees crammed in, close to the seats. You look at how much space we've got here.
My legs are fully stretched out, so I'm like really happy with this. I think I'll be able to sleep in this bus.
The great thing as well, leaving at 5 o'clock, we're going to see a little bit of the countryside, like in the daytime, which is brilliant because it's getting dark at around 7. And also we're supposed to arrive at like 1 p.m. So it gives us a chance.
Just trying out the recliner, just to see. It goes a long way back. Yes.
Oh my word.
It's okay. It's just testing.
Something else I've noticed, very interesting, they don't actually save seats for women up front. The 2 women, 2 local females get on, and they're headed down towards the back. So, you know what I mean? Like some countries, Saudi Arabia for example, the first few rows were for women only, or families.
Yeah, and that was the case in Iran as well, wasn't it? Yeah, but not here in Pakistan. 5:07 p.m, so just a couple of minutes late pulling up, but everything seems in order. The bus is full, we're all ready to go. Relax for a nice, comfortable 20-hour journey into the mountains. We've stopped by the general office for NATCO. This is the manager here. Nice to meet you.
Thank you very much. You're welcome.
Thank you.
In our transport service, it is very. We have newly.
This is a waiting room. People can wait here to go. Yeah, yeah. And toilets also. Nice to meet you. Salam alaikum. Alaikum assalam. The people here are also friendly. They all try and make you feel very welcome. Mandy's come as well. Just had a look at the waiting room here, Mandy. Yeah, we're just having a little stop to get some fuel, aren't we?
It's very congested.
Pirwadai, yes, yeah. So you can come here.
Initiate this service
From here. Oh, that's really good to know. So you don't have to go to Pirwadai. We'll mark on the map exactly where this is, so you can come here and get the bus from here instead of going to Pirwadai.
Ah, booking office.
You can buy tickets through the window here. We're behind the scenes right now.
And just so you know, we haven't been sponsored for this. We paid for our tickets. Full price. Check out the video from the day
We're just being given VIP treatment right now, which is really, really nice.
Yes.
Stopped at our first police checkpoint and there's a guy getting on with a video camera. They're going to video us. We can't video him videoing us, but it just goes to show they want to see who's on the bus and where they're going. First roadside stop of the evening, about 8 p.m. We're just outside Mansehra and it's a truck stop with some fantastic vehicles. Not quite sure if you can see them. Some amazing truck art. I love these trucks in Pakistan. They're just so incredible the way they're decorated up. Look at that. It's just so much bling. They remind me of a Gypsy Vado back home. If you look inside a Vado, you'll see all this lovely colourful artwork and paintwork that they have on these trucks. And is joining us.
Well, it turns out this is the eating stop. We have 25 minutes.
25 minutes,
All
okay.
of us.
Let's see what there is available. It's a bit dark. There's some food outlets. You can get hot food, I think. Maybe get some chai. I'm just gonna have one tea from over there. not going to bother eating. It's interesting. They're like kebabs. They're like a burger patty.
Lee, talk me through your dinner.
I'm having a bit of a feast now. I'm having a burger. Well, it's like a patty, a beef patty with chapati and some salad and some raita, I suppose, to dip with it, and a tea. Not quite sure how much it's going to come to. I'll let you know afterwards. Not much, I don't think. Well, I can't tell you how much the food costs because the lovely guy who was sitting beside on the bus has paid for all our food and all our drinks. He insisted he wouldn't let us pay. Once again, Pakistani hospitality, just incredible. The people here just go out of their way to make you feel welcome. It's amazing.
And the thing I have to say is like this is like a roadside kind of eating place, bus stop kind of thing. And look at how clean it is. And relatively like quiet. It's not that noisy.
Hello, I'm a driver.
This is our bus driver.
Very
Hello.
good driver.
Very good driver.
I must say, I do like the design of these teacups. These are typical Pakistani teacups we've seen everywhere. Drinking water out of it now. And we just bought some handkerchiefs from a young boy who was going around selling them for 50 rupees each. And they're just really handy to have on a hot day to wipe the sweat off, to cover your head up, to cover your neck from the sun, all those kind of things. Always have one of these in Pakistan. So that is a chaikana or a dhaba or a roadside place. What do you think, Mandy?
Really good, really nice, comfortable, clean. Yeah. Clean toilet.
I love the platforms that people sit on to eat, you know, like you don't sit on chairs technically, do you? No. We do. Yeah. And yeah, a couple more buses coming in. I think ours is over here and the driver's got on, so we're getting ready to make a move. Now we're not stopping again till 5 in the morning apparently, so they've warned us, squeeze a pee because you won't get another chance.
I think I might be regretting having that cup of tea.
Yeah, maybe, by 3 in the morning. So it's 1:30 in the morning, we're at a checkpost at the moment. They've just opened the locker and shown the police their gun. It's quite interesting. What do you think of the journey so far, Mandy?
A little bit scary, there's been lots of like avalanches or book slides.
Well, we haven't experienced them, but you've seen the rocks on the side of the road, massive boulders, like we are in the mountains now. It's like this terrain is absolutely incredible. Might be best that it is dark, that we haven't seen it properly, but I think we're going to wake up in the morning to see some incredible mountain scenery. The mighty river Indus, incredible, one of the world's great rivers, is flowing all the way down the Karakoram Highway from up the top all the way down to Karachi now.
Finally stopped for a toilet break, so yeah, it is true, like you stop once when they eat at night and then this time in the morning, like 4:45. But look at the view behind me. Oh my word, it's so beautiful.
Telling on that. It's 5 AM, we've been going for 12 hours and we're now finally in Gilgit Baltistan. Absolutely beautiful. We came over the Babusar pass last night, which was 4,137 meters high. We saw like frozen snow on top. It's too dark to film, unfortunately, and we came down these hairpin bends and it was just like we're in second gear the entire way because they can't use the brakes because they get too hot. So very slow progress, but we are 2/3 of the way up the road, I think now. Really in beautiful scenery, and now it's daylight, so we can enjoy it all. Having a little stop here now, sitting and having some chai with the drivers. Some really nice people here who are invited us for tea with them. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
You're a nice driver.
Good driver.
Nice driver.
Yeah, I can drive, yeah. I've done some driving myself in Australia, so we're talking shop, you know, us drivers all sitting together, having a tea, talking gear changes.
That's what the recent rain has done. And it was why our journey last night was so bumpy, but just so many like rock slides.
Yeah, it's a tough road. I mean, it's amazing feat of engineering.
Oh, look at the dogs. Oh, they're so cute. The puppies. Sorry, Lee. Puppies are more important. Sorry.
Yeah, Karakorum Highway is quite a bit of engineering. Actually, like they built it in the 1960s for an economic trade route between China and Pakistan. So China are very involved in this, and they have economic interests in Pakistan, shall we say, but to keep this thing moving is just incredible because there's landslides, there's earthquakes, there's a lot of rain, so everything moves. Like you can see by the river how wild it is. Just to keep this road open, it needs constant attention, and it's just impressive, well and truly, how it snakes slowly and surely from the bottom of Pakistan, from Karachi, all the way up to the Punjab Pass and into China.
Is it ever closed during the year?
Occasionally, when there's a landslide, they might have to close it for a couple of hours, but they get the machinery in, dig it all out, because it's the one and only route up there, so it has to be kept open. I still can't believe this is happening. This is one of the greatest road journeys on planet Earth. It really is, and I've wanted to do this for 20, 30, 40 odd years, and we're finally here in Baltistan, going up Karakorum Highway. Realise being on the left side of the bus is being on the right side of the bus, really, because that side's against the wall and this side is right following the river, so we're getting some lovely shots of the river and the beautiful sunrise here. Really close to the edge there. A long way down. We can see the power of the landslides here. There was a road going across the bottom there, but that massive landslide there has put paid to that road. No one's driving on that anymore. We're coming to the Raikot bridge now, which is just there, and this is the turn off on that side of the road for Fairy Meadows. This is where the jeeps leave from. If you want to trek to Fairy Meadows and Nanga Parbat base camp, this is where you come to get your jeeps. Apparently there's a jeep mafia, so you have to pay the going price, which I think is about 8,000 rupees per person for a return trip down the wildest road ever, apparently, the most dangerous road in the world. A lot of people do say about 20 kilometres up towards Fairy Meadows, and you have to hike in for 3 hours. Sounds amazing. I want to do it. Mandy, do you want to do it?
No, thank you.
She doesn't want to do it. No. So if we do it, we might come back here. Mandy might stay at one of these little hotels nearby, and I might do the Fairy Meadows trip. Hopefully, quite a few people are getting off. Looks like a few people are going to go for it. It's started to rain now, so we can't see the view to Nanga Parbat, which is up one of these valleys over here. On this side, we've just gone past a wall with lots of boulders that had fallen down. You can see there's a lot of movement of rocks here. It wouldn't be very difficult for there to be a landslide. It's got a little peak of the top of Nanga Parbat there. I don't know if you saw, snow cap, but 8,000 metres and one of the big ones. So it's 10 to 7 in the morning. I think we overestimated it a bit because we're only about 50 minutes away from where are we going?
Gilgit.
Gilgit. Sorry, it's been a long night. I've had about 2 hours sleep. I'm running on adrenaline because it's so awesome here. But they've given us our photocopies back that we gave them for the checkpoints, and they only used 2. So they told us to get 10, and they only used 2. So that's good. We've got them for on the way back now. And we're on the wind down now. We're heading towards Gilgit. We'll be there a lot earlier than we thought we would, and we think we're going to move on from there and go up to Hunza. We're not too sure. It's raining. We'll figure it out when we get there. Stop in here to drop people off and just look at some of these rocks overhanging above. I would be really worried about walking around underneath that lot. Definitely. Well, we both fell asleep and arrived at the NATCO bus station in Gilgit. Exactly 14.5-hour journey, so way less than the 20 we thought. It's 7:30 in the morning, so we'll go outside, stand in the cold weather and see what it's like out there. So here we are in Gilgit. That ends a very amazing journey all the way from Islamabad.
It's absolutely brilliant. And yeah, there's going to be more videos to come in our Pakistan mountain series, so make sure you keep watching.
Yeah, we're going to be heading up to Hunza. We're going to have some interesting experiences. We've been invited to someone's place now, so that's what we're going to do next. Let's see how that ends out.
Yeah, and so we'll see you in the next one.
Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.